let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Hallway Podcast, where we have real people with real struggles, and this will be a place where real conversation take place. I'm the host, Cliff, and today I am so happy for my first Hispanic guest. She is a joyful person. Every time I see her, she just brings a smile to my face. She is on the soccer team here at Jacksonville High School. I want to give it up for Miss Jacqueline Sophia Badillo.
Hey, guys.
Okay, Jackie. Oh, by the way, she goes by Jackie, so you're going to hear me call her Jackie. Jackie, how you doing?
I'm good. I wasn't nervous on the way up here, but now I'm getting kind of nervous.
Why?
I don't know, but it's okay.
What did Miss already tell you?
It's going to be fine.
What
I'm just going to be myself.
Right, and then Miss already said it's just like it's just a normal conversation. So
just got to get into the flow of it.
So, Jackie, you know the tradition. I say yo, 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 so I have every guest come on, and they have to give their best yo, yo, yo. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to count down. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, Jackie. Okay.
I think I outdid Ben on that one, and it was his tradition.
So Ben.
I outdid the doer. Ben, if you're watching this, sorry.
Okay, Ben. Shout you out, Ben. So, Jackie, we're about to start with the bell ringer. The bell ringer is just an easy question to get us into the conversation. So my first question is this: If the hallways can talk, not people, the hallways, who would they say Jackie is? So if the hallways can talk, who would they say Jackie is?
I think the hallways would say it depends who I'm walking with. If I'm walking with Kayla or the soccer girl, it's probably laughing or smiling, okay. Or if I'm walking with my boyfriend, probably smiling or laughing at something he said. If I'm walking by myself, trying to give the nonchalant appearance.
Why? What's up with this nonchalant thing?
It's just not even like it's just a part of society now. Like you see every kid just walking like.
But why though? Like, what is so cool about being nonchalant?
It's not cool. It's just I don't know. It's just it's a social trend that everyone's following.
Right. Because I believe like nonchalant, it just makes like you just look like you don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah. No, I don't. Okay, maybe not nonchalant. Maybe just like quiet.
Okay. Yeah, because it's just like a quiet person that you just don't want to talk to. But
yeah, but when I see somebody in the hallways, I'm just like.
Yeah. So, like I said, every time I see you in the hallways, you're just a joyful person. I see you always smiling. I see you always laughing. I just see whoever you're with, you love being with them.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant. Maybe just like quieter.
Yeah. Okay. So that leads me to my second question. Right now in your life, what are some things you are carrying on and off the field?
What do you mean? Like emotionally?
Emotionally,
or physically?
like physically, both. Like, are you hurt? Like, what are you carrying? Like, what are you struggling with? Like stuff like that. Like, what are you carrying with on the field? As you play soccer and you see that, like, man, the fans is not there. Like, how does that like off the field too? Oh,
okay. Well, sometimes at first, like freshman year, it's nothing new. Like the girls don't really get many looks. Like we played Fridays home last year, and every year it switches. So like when we play Friday homes, the boys are away. But this year it switched, so the boys are home Friday. And it's just nothing new. Like girls don't really get a lot of looks in soccer, which it's surprising to me because we're very successful. Right. Like the maiden soccer program is very successful, but so is the boys too.
It's been successful for years now since McCown was here, right? Right.
It's just like we're good. It's a good team. It's a good environment. But sometimes people ask me like, does like not having a crowd affect like how you play or just like the overall like feeling of like the games, like no one shows up. And for me personally, like no, I just when I see my parents up there or when I see when I see the people who I'm playing beside, it's just like that's what I'm doing it for. Like I don't really want like the vanity. I don't want like people to come watch me. If they want to come, they will. And I don't know, whenever people do show up, like since it's like we're not used to it, we do get kind of nervous and we try to show out and stuff. And it is encouraging, but like also we don't need it to succeed clearly.
And that's beautiful to hear, because I feel like, you know, for some people, like, they feel like a crowd is needed. But like you said, if you love something, you really don't need a crowd.
Right.
You, man, just do it to the best ability. Do it for your people that is there, the people that, you know, took the time out to support. So that's a good word. So before the show, I asked you, what are some things you wanted to talk about? And the biggest thing that you pointed out was mental health. My question to you is, why did you want to talk about mental health?
I feel like mental health is always talked about, but it's still so overlooked.
Okay.
Recently, this past weekend, we lost Hunter Ensley. And me personally, I wasn't close to him, but the people around me have been affected so much, like my boyfriend, one of my good friends, Kaylor, like they've been affected greatly by the loss of Hunter. So I just feel like with them, mental health is just, not saying that their mental health is bad, but it's just like something that you constantly need to be checking up on, because it's so overlooked. Like, I feel like I realized that at the beginning of the soccer season, like, a lot of people were asking me, like, what's wrong? And I would just say, like, nothing's wrong. But in reality, it was just like, I don't know. It's all about how you make it for yourself.
Right.
I was telling myself, I don't want to play today. Like, I'm dreading playing today. And it's just like, before this Lufkin game, I wanted to switch that mentality. I want there to be a click. I want there to be like, I don't dread playing. I'm happy to come play, because God has given me so many, like, examples of people who really can't come out here and play. Like, they don't want to, not they don't want to, it's they can't. They physically can't.
Yeah.
Like, some people are in the hospital, they can't come play. Like, my coach always said this, Coach Alvarez, he always says this. He's like, you're living the dream. And I'm just like, man, what dream? This is high school soccer. But this is really, like my livelihood. This is like this is like one of the best times. This is peak life right here.
Right, it is.
And I feel like I was taking it for granted so much. But yesterday during the Lufkin game, when we were like, I think me and Lauren combined, and we scored in like the first 10 minutes, I think. I was just like, man, like, this is what we've been working for. Like, this is, even though we lost against Longview, I was like, this is what we go in daily, put in the work for so the goals can come like this. So we can just be the most successful program in this school. This is what we put in the work in for. So I feel like I was kind of taking it for granted, but God has given me like so many examples of people who really can't come out here.
So back to the mental health part of things, do you think mental health is a struggle in these hallways? With just students and teachers and administrators? I do think it's a struggle, and I feel like everyone has some sort of mental health problem, whether it be, and it doesn't even have to be that serious. It's just like, oh, you haven't been feeling yourself, like, why is that? And I feel like mental health is, the big part that plays into mental health is how you turn it around for yourself. Right, that's a word. No one can control how you feel except for yourself. Right. So that's why I feel like maybe not mental health, but just like your headspace. Like, your headspace has to be right. Do you think the older generation understands mental health? No. Why? I'm speaking off of my parents. They say that mental health is like, it's all in your head, which I'm saying that it is, but it's just like, there's ways to cope with that. Right. And there's things you can do. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, your headspace needs to be right. Right. Because mental health to me is like a car. Mm-hmm. You know, the engine is the most important thing in that car. If that engine just don't run, then that car, or if it's a problem with the engine, that car can only go so far. Yeah. And sometimes the engine will just completely shut off, and you can't go nowhere. And I just think that's how mental health is too. And I do believe, like, the older generation, they don't understand, like, mental health is real. I really think, like, for me, you know, I don't think I struggle with mental health, but the more I think about it, like, overthinking is my problem. Like, I overthink a lot. You know, right now, as we're sitting down talking, I'm, like, overthinking, like, okay, what do I do next? Like, I'm just thinking about it a lot, and it caused me to have anxiety, you know? And, you know, like you said, I think, you know, the most important thing is to take care of yourself, because I also think mental health is a weapon that the enemy uses, because all he does, you know, I'm learning, you know, through reading my Bible now, is, you know, the devil really doesn't have power. He doesn't. You know, and I think we give him so much power, and he doesn't. He is defeated at the end of the day.
Yeah, we give him so much credit for things that we're
Right.
doing ourselves.
Right. Like, I just think that, like, the enemy, what he does a great job is putting a mirror in front of your face, and we already has those thoughts about ourselves.
Yeah, we have those doubts. We
Right.
have those feelings already building up by
Right.
our own. It's like we're causing how we're feeling.
Right, and all he's doing is just putting the mirror up and, like, saying,
Right.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, and just blowing it up. And I love that you said, like, taking care of yourself is important. Like, self-care is important, and I just believe that you need a time to just get alone and just do something that you love to do, whether that's reading your Bible, whether that's fishing, whether that's playing video games, whether that's reading a book, and really, like, to understand, like, okay, I'm not okay, because we got it. Just like how a check engine light comes on in a car, we got to be making sure we're checking ourselves.
I like how you said that, because it's so easy to ignore those random
Right.
emoji
Right.
stickers that come
Right.
up on your car. It's so easy to ignore because you're not paying attention to that.
Right.
Whenever you're driving, you're watching the road, you're seeing what's in front of you, you're
Right.
seeing what's ahead of you. Like, you're not paying attention. You're not seeing what's within. You're not
Right.
seeing, like, oh, I've been so, like, upset recently. Like, I've been getting so mad. And you have to find the root cause of that.
Right, preach.
You have to find what's causing that and
Right.
fix it for yourself, because no one else is going to fix
Because
it for you.
if you don't, then eventually that car is just gonna stop, and you're gonna stop, and hopefully that car don't blow up.
Yeah.
But you will blow up if you don't check your mental health. So we'll say this to any student: man, find a trusted teacher. Talk to our administrators. Talk to your counselor. But man, please make sure that your mental health you check your mental health. Because also, as we transition to the next conversation, I think it's important for us to check our mental health, because you don't want to lose yourself.
Right.
And I do believe that, I've been saying this since we started the podcast. I believe one of the biggest issues in these halls also is identity.
I agree.
Because I just think we got a lot of kids or a lot of students just trying to figure out where they fit in this world. And so why is it important for us not to lose ourselves, Jackie?
I feel like everyone here has different personalities, but is that personality really yours, or is
Right.
it built off of what your friends do and say and how they act? I feel like I don't struggle with it, because I feel like I'm very, I don't know, not trying to glaze myself, but I just feel like I don't fall into, like, patterns that I see my friends doing. Like, my
Right.
friends, they do certain things, but I don't agree with some of the things they do, so I just won't do it.
Right.
And it's just like, but it's so easy. Like, sometimes I'm just thinking like, oh, it's so, like, let's say for soccer, like, it's so easy to do this when they're
Right.
doing it.
Right.
And it's just like, no, like, I don't agree with that, so I'm not going to do it. But
Right.
my teammates are not really bad about that, but it's just like, I see it all the time. Like, I see some kids, like, that's not really you. Like, why are
Right.
you acting like that?
Why are we so afraid to be us? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just, that's just a question that I just been asking
Yeah.
God. Like, why are we afraid to just show, that's why I love my secret place, where I meet God, because it's just like, I get to be me. He gets to see all the ugliness. He
Right.
gets to see those mental breakdowns, those mental challenges that I have. And it feels good. Like, it really does feel good. And I'm just confused, like, and I'm trying to help students see, like, just be you. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
Trust me, God, like.
God
you-
made you this way. God
Right,
gave you these
right.
personality traits, this
Right.
this attitude, this sassiness, whatever he gave you, that's
Right.
that's yours. That's unique to you. Like,
Yeah.
it's only yours. Like, and own it.
Yeah. So why is people not owning it?
I feel like I said, it's a social trend to be nonchalant. Like, oh, you want to be in the hallways, you want to act like you don't care. But I feel like it's like a relationship. Like,
Right.
you don't let them in at first. Like, whenever me and Isaac would go out to eat, I try to be like all cute and stuff. But like, now, like, man, I don't be wearing mascara to school. Like, I used to wear mascara every single
right.
day. But like, now I'm just thinking about, like, the best way I can describe it is like me and Isaac's relationship. Like,
Right.
at first, like, wear mascara every day, do my hair every day. But it's like, now I go over to his house, no mascara,
Right.
shorts and a sweatshirt. And it's just, I feel like, because I've let him in, but it's just, I feel like you try to put on a persona when you're in front of other
Right,
people.
right.
How you want them to see you, because And it's not because you think it's cool. It's based off of social trends that we follow,
Right.
that we see on social media, like the what's the trend going on right now?
The 6'7", which is
Yeah,
is
like
confusing.
I know no one finds that funny except for Lauren Wade. She actually laughs at that. But I know no one finds that funny. It's just
Right.
the social
Right.
trend that we all choose to follow.
And we don't even know why we're doing it. We don't even know what 6'7" means.
So many people have questioned it on the internet, like, what does 6'7" even mean? No one knows. It's like a song or something.
Right. And it's just like, but it's cool, so everybody wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants to, like, well, you're juggling your life right now because you're confused yourself.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, too. How do we, so you play soccer, right? How do you not lose yourself in soccer? Because I think, I think we're both Christians, I think the most important thing, and it's, I'm trying to see how I can word this. I think we can't make we got to keep the foundation.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people switch the foundation with the platform.
Mm-hmm.
And, for example, your platform is soccer. How do you not mix soccer with Jesus? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel like it's easy to fall into, like I said, habits that your
Right.
friends are doing, or just things that you see and you're like, oh man, like that's funny, like I'm gonna start
Right.
saying that, or oh that's cool, I'm gonna start doing that. But it's just like I have so many reminders outside of soccer.
Right. That's a word.
One of the main ones being Isaac. Every time he's always asking me like, oh, what'd y'all do? What'd y'all do this? What'd y'all do that? And he's not perfect by any means, but he is very, he's an example to me. Like,
Right.
he doesn't cuss. He's
Right.
sweet, funny. And I just like, I go from like this craziness of soccer to just like this like calm that Isaac brings. And it's just like,
So my question is this: how don't you like?
but that's not the question. It's God.
Okay.
So, so it's just like, I just have daily reminders. Like, I get little reminders here and there, and it's like it's easy. Like sometimes, like I'll go like I'll start being funny in soccer, start
Right.
being loud, and then our coach like brings us down. But it's how I don't fall into that is just, I feel like my foundation is strong with God, that I don't question
Right.
whether I need to be doing that or not.
Right.
It's just like everyone knows right from wrong.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
it's just like when you know you're not supposed to be doing it, you have to be strong enough to know yourself and know that you shouldn't
Right.
be doing
That's
that.
That's a word because, the thing about a platform, your platform can change.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jackie, do you want to play soccer in college?
I don't know.
Okay, but
It's still up in the air.
But see, right now it's up in the air. You don't know. So, man, say if you don't play soccer in college, your platform now is changing.
Right.
But that foundation, which is God, must stay the same. And I just think a lot of people, a lot of students, a lot of people, I think, we think the platform is the foundation, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's like the Bible says something about quicksand. Like if you build a house on quicksand, it will sink.
Right.
That's the same thing with your platform. If you change that platform to the foundation, it's going to fall. And so we just got to make sure that we don't lose ourselves, in what God is calling us to do. Like,
Right.
for example, God has, given me the opportunity to do this podcast. I'm also a Oasis teacher. I'm also a coach. I'm also a grad student. I have so many different platforms. If I put my identity in those platforms, man, it can change. What if God takes this podcast away? What
Right.
if I get a new job? Now my voice changed, but my foundation got to stay the same, which is God. And so I just think it's important for us to make sure we keep the main thing the main thing. You agree? Disagree?
I agree.
All right, so let's get to soccer now. When did you start playing soccer?
Maybe August. I remember I had just turned 6.
Okay.
So 10 years.
Okay. What was it about soccer? Because let me just say this. I commend y'all. I'm a hands person. Like, I got to do everything with my hands.
Yeah.
Man, it is scary to see y'all kick the ball. I be nervous for y'all because it's like you need your legs to walk. Like, and if somebody hits it, it's like, I just commend y'all. Like,
Yeah.
I commend y'all. But what was it about soccer that you loved?
I have absolutely no clue, Cliff.
For real?
Yeah, no clue. My parents told me that my first game, though, it was at JSA, and I scored 5 goals, they said. And my dad was like, oh, yeah, we're going to keep her with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you love soccer?
I feel like, yeah, I do love soccer.
What
But
is it
feel
about it?
what is about soccer that I love?
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if it's because of habit. Like, I've just been playing it for so long that I have to love it. Or if it's just like, honestly, I can't tell you.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I do enjoy playing it so
Right.
much.
And so what were you about to say before I cut you off?
I forgot.
Okay, that's cool. So, wow, that's just, I'm going to be honest, I thought you've been playing soccer, you just love it, but.
No, I do. I enjoy playing it, but I can't tell you why I enjoy playing it so much.
Wow, it kind of took my interview, questions, off the loop,
You can still ask me them. I love soccer.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing it, but
So-
it's just I can't tell you why.
So, high school soccer, how is it different from any other soccer?
High school soccer, I feel like coming into it, you are in a new setting, obviously,
Right.
high school on top of that, and then soccer is adding the stress on. But you come in, new coach, because even if you don't play soccer,
Right.
still new coach, but club coach playing style,
Right.
high school coach playing style, club girls, high school girls, which is kind of the same group,
Okay.
depends where you go. But it's so different because during club we have a different playing style than what we have in high
Right.
school, and it's just having to adjust to both playing styles and having to be coachable for both coaches and being respectful to both coaches, even though you don't really sometimes agree with one or
Right.
the other saying, or it's not your playing style.
Right.
You have to adapt to what the coach is saying if you want to get minutes.
Because sometimes y'all play high school soccer, and then y'all have to jump, and then y'all have to go play.
Club soccer,
And so, do y'all run plays in soccer?
we do.
Okay, what it's almost like baseball. I'm confused. What do you how do you
Baseball
coach?
confuses
How do
me
you
too.
how do you coach soccer?
But-
how do
I feel like how to coach soccer, I don't know. Honestly, I've tried to help my sisters out or help just anybody out, and I get I cannot be serious. I get super
Right.
it's just funny when people mess up.
Right.
So kudos to the coaches who don't
Right.
laugh in our faces when we mess up.
right?
But the plays that we have in soccer this year, you can't really plan how a game's gonna go.
Right,
Our
right.
coach tells us that all the time. He's like, "You're not robots. You can think for yourself." He's
Right.
like, he tells us.
That's a word.
Yeah, he tells us to have IQ for the game. Watch the game, study the
Right.
game, love the game, and you'll succeed in it.
Right.
It's practice. Just
Right.
watch the game, and you'll get some moves. I can do that. I'm in that situation sometimes. I can
Right.
do that.
Right.
But the plays that we have this year are, I hope none of the other schools are watching this because they're going to learn our plays.
Yeah.
But just for free kicks, it's me, Lauren, Sophie, and
Right.
Bella. And I'm not going to say too much, but we just combine off of that.
Okay. So my question is this. So we talked about it earlier about, it's not a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's cold.
It is cold.
Okay. So how do y'all manage trying to stay warm? Because I went to a couple of soccer games.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't went, none this year. I plan on making one for the guys, one for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
It's harsh in that cold. How do y'all do it, first of all?
I feel like whenever you start running, it doesn't get that cold. But I will say one of the worst feelings is going into the locker room and it's all warm in there. Coach starts
Right.
talking, you start relaxing, you start getting warm, getting used to the heater in the locker room.
Right.
And then you go out there and it's freezing. That is a horrible feeling. I hate it.
Right.
That's my least favorite part of the game.
So my question is this: do you think that's why we don't have that support? That's one of the reasons why a lot of people are not supporting soccer, because y'all do play in the cold.
No.
No. Okay.
Because boys also play in the cold,
Okay.
and they get 5 times the crowd that we do.
Okay.
Which, like I said, it doesn't bother me. I'm a ball out regardless. Oh, that's so
Right.
cringy. My coach says that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna play regardless. So.
My question is this: how does that really how does that really make you feel that y'all are not getting no love? Because my thing is this: this is where I'm at. I'm just gonna be honest. We've been wanting a winning program. We want a winning football program, right? It hasn't happened. But we have a winning soccer program that's been winning for years,
Right.
you know? And it's just like both guys and girls. And yes, the guys are getting the love, but like, man, let's be grateful that, man, let's show love to y'all too, because, man, like I said, we want a winning program and we got one, and we're
Right.
not showing that love.
Right.
So like, my thing is this: what is about soccer? Like, what would you tell the audience who is watching? Like, why is it important for us to support y'all?
Why is it important for?
For us to support y'all, the soccer team.
I would say just, I don't want to say ego boost, but it is encouraging whenever people
Right.
come. Although we don't need it to succeed, it is encouraging whenever people come and watch us. Oh, like we look up and you see, like, my boyfriend's family sometimes comes to watch me. Whenever I see that, I try 110%.
Right.
And that's like, we don't need it to succeed, but whenever they do, I want to put in that extra effort
Right,
because
right,
I want to show
right,
them.
Right.
I want to showcase my skills. I want to just do what, just try to show off a little
Right.
bit.
So, thank you for that, and I hope and pray that this podcast will bring light to that, where we do start seeing, people show up for y'all, because like I said, man, we have a winning program, and let's support that, and then I think everything else will fall in place.
Right.
I think we need to have that community support regardless, and I believe everything else will fall in place. So this is a part of the show, Jackie, where you can ask me a question, any question that you want.
I didn't think of that. What question could I ask you, Cliff? What do you enjoy most about this podcast? Like, what is your goal for the podcast, and then what do you enjoy doing most?
So I enjoy, and I think I can speak for Mr. Trailer on this part too, I enjoy just giving y'all a voice. The more, at first it was like, man, the views, man, I want to hopefully, get paid for this.
Yeah.
But then like sitting down with God and, shout out Jonathan James, who we was talking about it, and I kind of, opened up to him about like, man, we didn't like the views, this and that. And he just made me realize that like, man, like you're doing a good work.
Yeah.
And man, you're impacting so many people, first of all. And then second of all, just allowing y'all to get a voice, because I feel like a lot of older people think just because y'all high school students, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Right.
Or y'all not going through nothing. It's just the same old that we went through in high school, which was, boy problems, girl problems, sports problems, just a bunch of problems that is useless. But no, we're living in different times.
Yeah.
And man, y'all are experiencing, even though I'm not that far from y'all are experiencing a lot of things that I didn't experience in high school. Like COVID, for example.
Right.
Y'all went through COVID. I didn't go through COVID. And that affected y'all a lot. And I just want to give y'all a voice. So that's one of my goals. And I think I can say that's one of Mr. Trailer goals too. And then one, just to show the community that we're all in this together. That's the biggest thing. I'm tired of people keep saying that Jacksonville High School is a horrible school, this and that.
Right.
And we're not. We're struggling just like every other school that is struggling. And so those are my two goals, just to give y'all a voice and just to show the community, show other people that we're all in this together. And this high school is not a horrible high school. We just have, sinful people walking this high school, just like we got sinful people walking this world, and so I'm not going to give all the bad. I don't want them to just see all the bad. I want them to see the good things in this high school too. So those are my two goals. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So my last question for you, Jackie, is this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What impact do you want to make in these halls as you get ready to graduate next year?
Oh my gosh.
What impact do you want to make in these halls?
What impact do I want to make in these halls? Well, now that you pointed it out to me, that nonchalant persona, maybe, like I said, it's not really nonchalant though, but I just want to talk to more people in the hallways, like kind of just make everybody feel included. Because we were talking about this the other day actually, and it's like what it's like to come to school and like, it sounds kind of bad, but like be unknown, like not talk to anybody. Just, I want people to, because I don't really like coming to school either, but I want them to enjoy the time that they're here. So it won't be such a chore.
Yeah. The thing, and let me just speak on that nonchalant. The reason why I really disagree with the nonchalant thing is because like I get that you want to get through the day. You don't want really nobody talking to you. You really don't care. But my thing is this, as you spoke about Hunter, man, we have a job as Christians. We have to share the gospel, the good news. And being nonchalant, you don't do that.
Right.
And, I think Hunter, us losing him was a good reminder that, for y'all especially, that, man, death it don't have no age limit, and, man, I just want the gospel to be shared. And I think nonchalant kind of, stopped that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you agree, disagree?
I agree. It's just like you have to extend the people you're talking to.
Right.
You can't just be, oh, I'm going to tell this person, or I'm going to just tell this group of people.
Right.
Because let's just say I'm talking to you.
Right.
And my goal for the day is I'm going to tell Cliff about God. You already know God.
Right.
I need to extend my crowd to people who don't know him.
Right.
I can't just keep staying in this little bubble thinking that I'm doing
Right.
something and I'm really not.
Right. That's a word. And my fear is a lot of Christians, they think they're doing something, but you're not really doing nothing.
That's real. Like, I feel like I'm going to say, oh, like, read your Bible today, but I'm telling Kaylor.
Yeah.
Kaylor knows God.
Right.
I need to be telling some random kid in the
Right.
hallway, hey, install this Bible study app, do your daily devotional.
Right.
And you don't even, like, reading your Bible is such a hard, it feels like a chore most of the time.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh, gotta read my
Right.
Bible now. It's like homework.
Right.
But it's just like, you don't have to read your Bible. Like, install this app, get a daily devotional in every day,
Right.
or
Right.
pray every day. Just find
Preach.
ways to stay connected so you don't lose yourself in the world's identity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word. Jackie, before I give my final thoughts, do you have any final thoughts that you want to give to teachers, students, the community?
Just kind of recap on everything. Mental health your headspace is what you make it. So I seen this TikTok a lot, and it's like you can't have a positive life with a negative mindset. And it's good. I mean, like, it's true. Like, you can't expect to be happy or excited about things when you look at them like, oh, this is a chore, like I have to do this.
Right.
No, you get to do it. Some people don't get to do that.
Right.
Like, some people are in a hospital bed right now. Some people are just unable to do, like, they physically can't do it.
And that's why early in the morning I make sure, like, when I see somebody having a bad day, I make sure, like, hey, it's somebody that's about to die right now. Like, you should be blessed. Like, like, man, you talking to somebody that can't talk right now.
Yeah.
You're walking to somebody that can't walk. And I try to encourage people that, like, your life is not as horrible as you think it is. Like, God has given you many blessings.
Right.
So, Jackie, my final thoughts is this, man. Please, please, please continue to be that joyful person. These hallways need to see a smile. Like I said, every time I see you, I see a smile on your face. I never seen you mad, Jackie. I never seen you cry. I never see you upset. I just see you always joyful and smiling. And I'm going to just tell you this, keep that. And, man, keep being a real person. Keep talking about your mental health. Keep keep bringing a light and making sure everybody else that you come in contact, make sure their mental health is good. One thing I always do is, your mental good? And if they say good, I ask 3 times. And eventually that 3rd time will always, kind of get somebody to open up. And so, man, continue to check on your mental health, continue to check on other people's mental health, but also continue to share your struggles. We all have struggles.
Right.
Continue to be real. I think struggles connect people. When somebody be like, oh, I went through that too. How did you overcome it? That's a connection point.
Yeah.
And so continue to share your struggles, and then finally continue to have real conversations with people. And when you do that, Jackie, man, I just can't wait to see what God do with you, or does with you in the future. And so before we go, do you want to give the community challenge?
The community challenge is to show up to at least 3 maiden soccer games. Cliff said 1, but I'm challenging y'all to do 3 because it's a 10-minute drive from your house, and it is cold, but there's hot cocoa.
Y'all have hot cocoa?
Stands. Yep.
It's free?
Nope.
Okay, never mind then. All right, but yeah, please show up and support our girls soccer team. And On that note, thank you for watching the Hallway Podcast. I want to just thank Jackie for, man, being real and being honest, and we appreciate that. And I just want to say this: stay tuned, because many more episodes is to come. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
How you think?
It's pretty good.
Will they tell your story? Who tells your story?